All right, let's go ahead and look at our 5-finger summaries from yesterday. And somebody remind me why we even wrote down this 5-finger summary. Sophie, what was the reason that we did this?
We wrote down a 5-finger summary because, like you said, we wanted to look back at this the next day so that we could memorize what happened yesterday, so that we can kind of get a good picture of it in our mind.
Okay, so what was the first thing that we wrote down from yesterday, Eli?
On the pinky, they washed their clothes. Jamie and Claudia went to the laundromat and washed their clothes.
And why did we decide yesterday that this was significant enough or important enough to write it down? Brett, why was it important that they wash their clothes?
Because if you don't wash your clothes, you're going to smell bad. And it's very important if you don't do that, either your clothes will start to be bad or start to get dirty. And things start to rot.
Okay.
Your shirt or your clothes might rot, so you have to clean them.
And what do we know about Claudia? Addie, what do we know about Claudia? She likes what? Elegant things. So can Claudia be smelly?
No.
Can her clothes be dirty?
No.
Okay, what's our second significant piece of information, Allison?
They went to the library.
Be a little bit louder, I can't hear you.
They went to the library to find more information on Michelangelo and discovered many of his projects were lost.
Okay, why did we write that down? Why was it important for us to remember that they went to the library and that some of his things were lost? Jaden?
Because they're trying to find out at the museum who made the angel statue.
Okay, and what was the importance of us writing down that things were lost? What did that help us with? Emma?
Because then probably, if it was by Michelangelo, then probably it was lost just like the other ones.
Okay, maybe so. What's the third thing we wrote down, Lenny? What's our third important fact?
The angel statue was moved.
Okay, why was that a significant piece of yesterday's chapter, Grant?
Because they might not know if it's, well, it might be far away or it might be close by. They don't know because they didn't see it after it was moved.
Okay, does that present new struggles or challenges? What do we think about it being moved, Violet?
They think it's moved. We think about it being moved. It's because if they want to discover the fingerprints, they don't know where it is, so they have to look at the whole museum.
How does that mess up their plan? Emma?
Because usually they just stay back until the guards or until people go out. But since people didn't come there, then they said he was worried that she went when the people were moving the statue, or when she went when other people were there because they didn't come yet.
Okay, and what else happens because of that? If they have a big plan? Spray?
It ruins their plan because they're trying to find out where, Violet said, the fingerprints. And it's probably a really big museum because all museums are usually really big, and it might be really hard to find where it's at.
Okay, and what was our last important detail that we recalled from yesterday? Somebody I haven't called on. Leland, what was our last detail?
They're not homesick after 3 days.
Okay, and why was that an important way to end the chapter? Why did the author tell us that they were not homesick after 3 days of being away? We all kind of came up with the same conclusion. What did we think, Addie? Be a little bit louder, I can't hear you.
They were nervous because they were wondering, did our parents not raise us good enough after 3 days if we're not missing our parents? It's kind of strange.
Right. They said if we're not missing our parents, maybe there's something wrong with us. And maybe we're strange. So after that, yesterday, that's where we left off. And we said that we would go ahead and base today's literature circle discussion off of yesterday's chapter 5. They don't have a conscience. The angel was moved. Lots of different things happened in yesterday's chapters. So we should be able to come up with 3 really good discussion questions, right? Okay, turn them. So go ahead and write down your 3 questions. If you have more, is it okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Awesome. Go ahead. Remember when you're done, if you put your pencil down, I'll know that I can start putting you in groups. Oh, I like that one. I'm interested to see what good job.
They'll find the route to the snack. It goes like the way. Yeah, like do you teach the way to find that? I think because probably
Because they never say where they're moving the statue. They can move it to a completely different scene. Because they said the Mona Lisa, and that's not supposed to be in America.
yeah,
That's supposed to be in France. Florida.
yeah. So they might not find it, but they might. Yeah, it still might be in the museum, kind of like the Mona Lisa, but probably she's like kept somewhere where people are not to go into.
Okay. How or what do you think the parents will do when they realize Claudia and Jamie are gone? They'll probably go out and look for them. I think they would call the police. I think they would get I think they would get like they would. Yeah, I think they would get scared and sad. I think they would make everyone probably call them. I think they would feel that they were bad parents because although they went on like they would kind of feel kind of bad for themselves, like they didn't teach them anything right.
I think kind of what Adam said. Like usually the average of parents would be like I know that parents love their children, so they wouldn't want if they had to lose their children or say you only lost one, that would make them sad, so they would probably want a way to fix it and find you. I don't think they would go out with their parents.
I mean, after one day, they didn't know. They might have, after one day, they might have just thought they might have went to like a friend's house or something. But after 3 days, you're probably looking a lot, like all over for them.
But didn't they say something in the book about writing their parents a letter? So does that change your perspective now?
But if they stay in New York like longer than that long, then they're gonna
They might feel like
I feel like the way
I agree with you.
I don't think is that like say it's been a year and they still haven't found them. I'm saying a year because it would take like a while to find out what place they went to.
Why?
Like and why it is. So I think it might be. I totally agree with you because New York is a really big city and there are a lot of things there. And they could reach to
Right. And based on maybe their interests in the book, we talk about Jamie being interested in cards and money, but he's not old enough to get into a casino. But that's a good inference. I think that's pretty cool that you thought of that. I didn't think of that.
Since he's not credit cards, he would probably like bet.
Yeah, probably getting out like he's somewhere and just out there.
Maybe. And would it be easy for them to find Claudia if Claudia's only interests are in elegant things?
Yeah, she'll probably be at a fancy. I kind of disagree with you. I kind of disagree with you because why would they like want to bet if they have nothing to bet except money? And if they want to save their money up, then why would they want to bet? He's saying he's gonna bet gambling. For money because he cheats and always wins.
No, but he only did that for Bruce because he said, like, he has a secret about Bruce and he always knows that he's gonna win every time against Bruce. That doesn't mean other people in New York City. That doesn't mean he's gonna win against
So
them.
what if he's the one he's putting money on? Because
Ooh, that's a good question. Ask it again, Leland. That's a good question.
Do you think they will go home?
I do.
Yes, yes. No, I do not think they will go home because they stated in the book that being at home wasn't any good.
Good point.
I agree with you.
I think because they will go home because they only have a little bit of money and if they run out, they don't have any more money. It's a wishing well problem. It's kind of like a wishing well. Yeah, like they can't buy.
So wait, yeah, it's one of those wishing well for bus rides, taxi rides, and subway rides to get back home. Yeah, that makes sense.
I have a question for you though. Like you mentioned that there was injustice at home, so maybe they wouldn't return home. But do we agree that there's injustice at their house? Remember we kind of talked about what Claudia thought was an injustice.
Disagree.
But do we agree with that?
No, we
Okay,
disagree.
Avery, why are you saying you disagree? What were some of the examples in the book?
Some of the examples are that
That's not
all things are like it wasn't injustice that Jamie didn't want to leave. He was like, but then he thought I was chosen, so he did go. But I don't think he wanted to because he could
Board games with his friends. What were some of the reasons that Claudia wanted to leave, Grant? But she said that we're injustices, and we agreed that she was being a little silly. What were the things her parents were making her do?
Take out the trash.
Let their noisy little brother go to school.
And did we think that those were truly injustices?
No, we disagree.
We disagree.
cut the act, Kevin.
What's your question, me? No.
Well, I think I have a different question. Where do you think they will move the statue?
Maybe Jamie and Claudia.
I think it's still going to contribute to me too. Not there in that section.
If it's in a yeah. I'm not going to different TV that contribute.
Yeah, but still in New York.
All right, thank you. I have heard some fabulous conversations again for the 5th time this novel study. What we need to do now is return to our seats and finish with our reflection. When you get to your seat, you'll show me that you're ready by putting the pencil in the crack of your journal. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, don't even have to get to one because you're already settled and ready. Very nice job. So I'm going to read the reflection, and just like we did yesterday, you're going to I'm expecting that you're going to write very thoroughly. And if I'm asking you in your reflection for evidence, which I more than likely will because I always do, I need you to look back in the book and remember some of those big topics that we've been talking about, okay? So today's reflection, Claudia and Jamie feel as though they've done a good job of managing things in New York City. Do you agree or disagree? I need you to give me 3 reasons to support your answer using evidence from the book. I know that it's a reflection journal and we usually like to jot our thoughts down as fast as we can, but let's think about structures and paragraphs. We should probably introduce our topic in case somebody walks up and looks at your notebook and they don't know what our topic is. So I'm going to set the timer and play some soft music. When you hear the music, that means you're not to talk. Go ahead.
So do you agree that they're managing, or do you disagree that they're managing?
Agree.
Okay. What kind of evidence makes you think that? What kind of things have been happening in the book?
Because they've been planning their daily routine.
Oh.
So,
Did you write them down? Did you take all those words in your head and write them on your paper? I can't wait to see what I see.
this way.
Very nice. But Claudia's struggling. Okay, do me a favor. When you say that she's really struggling, tell me how you know. Like, what are the clues happening in the text that let you know that she's not doing so well?
Because she always wants to ride a taxi or a bus whenever you just says something wrong.
Make sure is exactly what you're referring to.
Sometimes.
Yeah, what are the things that Claudia and Amy are doing that prove that they're making it work out in New York City?
They do things by themselves.
You're on to something. Keep thinking, what are they doing by themselves? Don't tell me, write it down. That's important. Could you stay clean on your own? Oh, are you noticing it? I love the way that you're holding it. Wow. Awesome. On page 67 and 7. Just a second. Did you start over and find somebody good? Tell me some of the things that you found.
So they always good at hiding.
What a good thought. Would you be able to hide it? Yes. Like this one where you said they cleaned their clothes by themselves and they found the money all by themselves. They can do that. What's that say?
Do this
They can do that and
no problem.
with no problems. Good job. All right, I know we have a lot of writers still writing. We're going to be able to take some time during Daily 5 tomorrow to finish our reflections, but what I want you to do really quickly is find your best piece of evidence and share it with your face partner. Tell them that one piece of your argument that you feel is the best. And I want you to see just how different their thoughts are from yours, because I've seen so many different answers. You can go.
I think so because they manage to live always I find that is pretty weird. That Daily always got God. Okay, they have done it, but they still made it. One, tried to get to ask questions when he was in another class in New York. 3. He talked to a Canadian. But he also played pretty well and Jamie. The second one that I wrote, I said I just did that. Like I said before, Claudia
to help do that and like got some money trying to do it so that they can save money for important things like food and lots of other important things that they need to survive or else they won't be able to survive in the city.
All right, just to kind of wrap things up, you know how I do. Sometimes I'll see someone's little piece of evidence and think that their piece is different than what I was thinking. If I mention someone's good, does that mean that yours is not great?
No.
No, it's just me thinking something. So, first thing I saw was that Emma R. talked about how they did not have enough money, or she thought that they would not have had enough money to survive, but they made it work. And I thought about this as she was speaking. As a child, even as an adult, I don't know that I would have the self-control to save my money the way that they have. Thumbs up if you think you could, thumbs down if you don't think you would save your money too well. No, that wasn't something that I had really thought about, and that lets me know that they're managing. They've managed to survive 3 days in New York City with how much money? Because it was in your paper.
$24.43.
$24.43, right? And then Emma S. talked about how they were able to survive and they were able to manage. Even Jamie could have gotten caught 3 different times and he didn't. I never thought about proving that they were managing by not getting caught. So, good job, Emma S. Yes,
They
ma'am.
also managed to bathe in the fountain without getting seen.
That's true. And nobody needs to see them bathing in the fountain, right?
No.
But they did it without getting caught. So there were so many different pieces of evidence that I found throughout your work. Some of you wrote pages and pages of stuff, and some of you pointed out one little piece of evidence that made yourself or your partner or even me think differently than I thought before. So, tomorrow, chapter 6, what do we think is going to happen?
They're gonna move.
Sophie, what do you think is going to happen?
I think in chapter 6 they're gonna find out why those people were taking the angel.
Okay, I kind of think the same thing. Sprague, what do you think is going to happen in chapter 6?
I think in chapter 6 that they're gonna, cause from 1 through 5 they've been staying in the Met, but I think in chapter 6 they might move somewhere different and
Why do you think that?
because they've been there, and if they keep on doing that, since they saw Jamie once in the museum, Emma S. wrote that he almost he had 3 chances to get caught. If they find him again, they're probably gonna think there's something weird because he's been there 2 nights, so they might move somewhere else.
Okay. Anybody thinking that? I see a lot of people thinking what he's thinking. All right, last one. Addie, what do you think?
I think that
Be a little bit louder so everybody can hear.
I think that they might start getting a little homesick, and they also might try to plan something better to do so they can not get caught or not get seen that much.
Did the author tell you something that makes you think that maybe they might get homesick? Or you just think that?
No, he said after 3 days they hadn't got homesick, and maybe now, because also Jamie was like, are you getting homesick? And he sounded kind of like he was starting to get
Maybe they're thinking about it. Okay. Well, raise your hand if you're excited for tomorrow. Alrighty. Put your reflection journals away.